So this next piece is one of my absolute favorites, and Jew and I have played it a lot. It's called "It Ain't Necessarily So," and it's from an opera called Porgy and Bess, which is written by George Gershwin. Porgy and Bess is one of the best known and most frequently performed operas, especially here in the United States. And if you don't know what an opera is, it's basically like a play or a drama that's set to music. So obviously in a play, people are on stage and they're speaking, whereas in an opera, they sing their lines. And they're usually performed in places called opera houses, which is it's like a theater, but it's specifically dedicated to opera, where the singers who are singing and act out the story, they're on the stage, and actually in front of the stage on the ground level, there is what's called an orchestra pit. And the audience can't really see the orchestra pit, which kind of creates a cool effect. So the music comes out, the audience can't see it, and the stage is reserved strictly for the singers. Porgy and Bess is an American opera that was written in 1935, and it was based on a novel which tells the story of a disabled beggar named Porgy who is madly in love with Bess, but Bess is involved with a couple of guys who are up to no good, and Porgy is desperately trying to rescue her. So the song we're about to play is one of the most popular songs from the opera, and there are a lot of different versions of it, but the version we're about to play was arranged by one of the greatest violinists of all time, Jascha Heifetz. He did arrangements of a lot of music from Porgy and Bess, and this particular arrangement was actually used in an Olympic gold medal winning gymnastics routine in 1991. And I wanted to play this piece for you because, well, of course, it's one of my favorites, but this has very different energy and very different feelings than some of the music that you've heard already. This piece, I think, has a lot more of a jazzy feel to it. It's really rhythmic, and there's some really fun interplay between Jew and I. And, you know, there's a little bit more room for, you know, kind of being a little bit more free with the rhythm, which I always enjoy, and just kind of being able to get creative with it on the spot. But of course, "It Ain't Necessarily So" is a little bit of a, not a sarcastic theme, but it's kind of like you kind of have this look on your face while you're listening to it, and that's how I feel when I'm playing it. So I'm curious how it makes you feel and what sorts of thoughts and images it conjures up for you.